Now batting for the Cowboys, the first baseman, Zach Johnson.
My name is Jared Gallagher, and I'm a student assistant for media relations in the athletic department. I grew up playing sports and watching sports. I was always an OSU fan, so I always came to football and basketball games. I guess I just chose sports media because I've got a lot of knowledge in sports. I figure if that's what I'm smartest at, I might as well make a career out of it. I think in high school kind of led into me doing some public address announcing for Owasso soccer games and then some Little League football games and stuff like that. And so that really sparked my interest into the broadcasting aspect of it. And now that's kind of snowballed into announcing a lot of different sports at OSU and stuff like that. Freshman year, I heard about Sports Media Club. I went to one meeting and they said that there's a guy named Kevin Clintworth that works in the athletic department and he needs student interns. And so I called Kevin up and said, listen, I'm interested. I'm really looking to, get my foot in the door and get some experience. I started, working just on game days, on football games, just running copies and passing out statistics. And, I'm still doing that now for, this is my fourth year doing that. But I've taken on a lot more responsibilities. I'm on the stat crew for basketball games and wrestling duels. So I have to stat all the games, which, that's what we base this entire industry on. And so, that was a big step for me. And then I've been on the stat crew for the Big 12 tournament a couple times. I volunteered doing shot charts and stuff like that. And so really being in the media relations department has really opened up a whole lot of different doors. All my extracurricular stuff I do in the media relations department, that basically is school. I mean, I'm learning how to do these things. If you want to look at it that way, it's almost like taking a real world class, if you will. It is pretty time consuming. I'm working between 15 and 20 hours a week on top of, my class workload. But, it's like a part-time job that you get to learn how the industry works. I think the biggest thing that people don't realize about broadcasting is how much preparation, how many subjects are you going to have that need audio? Are you going to use natural sound? Are you going to need B-roll for it? All that stuff comes after you've even found something to broadcast. There has to be something to broadcast, and then you have to know how to go about doing it. In sports media, I honestly think experience is where it's at because, when you're sitting in a classroom and you're learning it out of a book, you can get the knowledge of what you're supposed to do, but until you get out on the floor and you're pulling cables or you're statting a game or you're holding a parab mic on the football field, you're not going to get the experience and you're not going to be able to network with people in the industry. As soon as they can, I would say that media students and communication students need to find some sort of internship or something that they can do to get real world experience because you're just not going to get that valuable of experience in the classroom.